Greetings, y'all. Grand Rising whenever you're watching this. So, I was told today to talk about how self-love is the key to infinite happiness. So, this is a very touchy topic for me because like all the stuff that I've been through leads to the accomplishment of me feeding into my worth and my self-love and how much I love myself, basically. So my personal story, I felt like my confidence definitely stemmed from my external, which was my problem. It was my problem, and it was just not the vibes. Like, it was not where it was supposed to initially stem from. Self-love comes from within. You have to accept every part of yourself, your personality included, in how you are as a person, all your flaws. And there was like some flaws externally that I like didn't accept fully. And through my ego death or my dark night of the soul, I definitely love every part of myself due to looking inward and knowing that the physical does not matter. And then also, I definitely struggle with acne, and this person is looking into my eyes, into my soul, but I digress. But I definitely struggle with my acne. Like, it was bad. Through my ego death, they emphasized that my appearance does not matter. Like, beauty comes from within, and I had to love every part of my physical as much as like my internal, you know. But I feel like I love my internal more because my personality is pretty nice, I would say, if I do say so myself. But yeah, like my skin was breaking out really bad. I feel like I talked about this on the 7 things that I learned during my ego death video, but it was very, very bad. Like, I had dark spots right here. I feel like my face is still recovering, but that stuff, I'm trying not to cuss, that stuff don't matter for real. Like, it comes from within, bro. Like, this is just an avatar body. Like, how do I describe this? It's like like, you can see it, of course, it's 3D. It's just stuff that people can physically see, and so of course people that just think on a 3D level is just gonna, you know, weigh the looks heavier than the personality, which is not the vibes. Stay away from people like that. God will protect you, the universe will protect you from people like that if you write from within. But then again, you are what you attract, so you probably aren't gonna attract those type of people. However, I digress on that. But yeah, I had to accept my flaws, especially my acne. Like, that was my biggest insecurity because it was on my face. Because, you know, when people look at you, the first thing they look at is your face. But it just promoted me to look within, and I'm just like, bro, that acne don't matter. Like, once I accepted my acne, regardless of like how bad it was, like, it was very bad. Like, I did not want to look in the mirror at one point. I did not want to go outside. I did not want to like look people in the eyes. Like, I just felt so insecure. Like, that's when I was at my bottomless pit of my ego death. Like, when I saw that little itty bitty light, and I'm just like, ooh. But over time, when I just stopped caring about my appearance, like, I can't help my acne. Like, people have their own flaws that they have to accept, but you know, once I just overlooked that and just worked on myself and my personality, and then it just promoted me to look within, to find inner beauty, and realizing that my physical form does not really matter. Like, this is a vessel that we use for this 3D world to experience this earthly experience. So it's just like, it's just a vessel. Like, the human body is amazing, but it's not everything. Like, internally, we're full of like energy, stars, beautiful stars, and the people that are meant to be in your life will look through that. Like, your soul will shine from within. Like, your aura will shine for itself regardless of what you look like. I mean, it's cool that you're not ugly or whatever, but ugliness, I feel like no one is ugly in my opinion, because it's just like, the truly ugly people are the people that are egotistical and that degrade others, and people that just solely function off of ego, regardless of the turmoil or the damage that they do to get their way, to get that temporary high. Those are the ugly people from within. If they ain't right from within, babes, stay away. But yeah, I had to accept my acne. I didn't really care after a while, and then after I just stopped caring and just let my personality show, the people that were supposed to be in my life came, and also just accepting me for me. Like, no one is perfect, bro. And once I did that, like, I was happy, like the happiest I've ever been. Like, it never really fluctuated after I started accepting myself and just loving every part of myself internally. Like, it was just such a beautiful thing. But I was like thinking about this topic, like this came to me today, and no, actually it came to me yesterday. Like, I got so many topics that I need to talk about regarding this, or this like general message that I'm trying to push out. All the messages I'm trying to push out, like, they just be coming to me so easily. Like, all these messages, all these things I could really talk about, like all this stuff is just off the dome. Like, I'm just trying to, whatever comes to mind or whatever the universe wants to amplify from my vessel, I'm going to say, or God, you know. But yeah, if you don't love yourself, you cannot love anybody else truly, and you are a reflection of what you attract. So you need to do the work in order to find the person or the souls or your soul tribe that is right for you. So it's just like, you have to accept yourself. So it doesn't matter if a person accepts you or not. Like, you should not care. It kind of like ignites a light where it's like, when you have this solid foundation of accepting yourself, not caring what people think, like all these lists of things that help you navigate through this 3D dimension, it's just like, you'll just flow through it. Like, things will just work out, and you won't take things to heart, because at the end of the day, the only opinion that matters about you is yours. So babes, you should care what nobody says. Like, you should care less of what people have to say about your body, about how you maneuver, about things that stem from an egotistical opinion or pinpoint from another being. Like, babes, no. But self-love helps really with just finding pure happiness. Like, never base your happiness on something that is external, or especially a person, because babes, people can be very inconsistent and people go through things. And when you base your happiness on something that is external, something that is out of your control, that is a no-no. Don't do that. Like, don't do that, because yeah, it's out of your control. When you base your happiness on internal things, or things that you can control, like yourself, that should be the number one thing. It's easier to be at a consistent flow of energy and be able to amplify that energy into bliss. Like, your happiness should stem from within, and that's how it should be. Not a person, not a family member. Like, they could make you happy, but like, the foundation of your personal happiness should stem from within. And just building on top of that, other things will come with that to help you stay at that consistent state. But yes, I can just think of my journey personally on my happiness, and it's just like it fluctuated so much at the beginning, but like I came such a long way. Like every time I think about how much I love myself now and how grateful I am to be in the position of being just purely happy and just be able to control my own happiness because it comes from within, it makes me very emotional because I just came a long way, and just the stuff that I've been through and just looking from within, and oof, you have to have grace for yourself. Like, look how far and reflect on how far you came. Like, it's cool to not go back, take steps back, but it's okay to like reflect on what you've been through and how long it took you to get there. Like, you'll appreciate it even more when you just really reflect and just thank your ancestors and God for putting you on this path to love yourself even more than you could ever imagine. Like, it's just a great thing. And when you just love yourself, because you know love rules all. Like, at the end of the day, love rules all. And if you don't love yourself at the end of the day, babes, you got some work to do. But that's why I'm here. Like, it's okay. And that's why it's good to have solitude, work on your solitude, have that alone time. And that's why being alone and people not understanding you is okay, because like that's where you can work on your solitude and also on working or figuring out on how to love yourself. Like, the more I explore about myself, the more things I have to love about myself. And I just love every part of myself. I'm not gonna lie, because like there's nobody like you and there's nobody like me. And it's just like, when you know and recognize how unique you are as an individual or as a being on this earth, it's just beautiful. It's amazing. Like, you're beautiful, bro. Like, don't let no one else tell you, regardless, like, babes, you're beautiful. And don't let no one else tell you otherwise. Like, I'm just here to let you know that, like, if someone didn't call you beautiful today, you beautiful for sure. And that is coming from a genuine place, like, for real, honestly. But yeah, love rules all, and you have to learn to love yourself to elevate and to ascend, bro. Like, happiness, infinite happiness, needs to come from internally. And when you love yourself, you will continue to ascend. You will continue to be nice and positive. And also, it's also really important to like be intentional about affirmations, like telling yourself affirmations like, I love myself, I believe in myself. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in every word that you say about yourself. Like, when I meditate, like, one of the first things that I do is my affirmations. Like, I love myself, I trust myself, I believe in myself, I respect myself, I honor myself, I value myself. I'm telling y'all all the sauce, ain't it? But I want y'all to know, and I want y'all to like love yourselves to the fullest. Like, have so much self-love where it's like it brews into your aura and it shines bright. Like, you're magnetic. Like, your light is going to shine regardless of who you meet, the things you're around, the people you're around. People are going to notice you because like you're pure with your intentions and with your affirmations when you meditate. So if you haven't started setting affirmations when you meditate, you need to start. But yeah, I say I love myself, I value myself, I trust myself, I accept myself, I believe in myself, I am magnetic, I am intelligent, I am a great being, I am awesome sauce, I am unique, I am determined. All the adjectives that you know that you are, set those affirmations for yourself and say those things every day. I understand myself, I respect myself, I am one of a kind. And when you say these things, you become these things, and you are a walking meditation of what you preach and tell yourself. Like, practice what you preach, bro. Carry yourself as such. Don't be cocky with it. Like, it's a fine line between confidence and cockiness, but when you believe in these things about yourself, you can be humble, and also you don't have to say a word. You just carry yourself as such and act as such and practice what you preach, babes. Because practice makes progress, and when you practice, it becomes second nature, and then you can elevate and ascend even higher, babes. Oof, yes. Practice affirmations. And with pure intent, say those affirmations. I'm aligned with my higher self. I am aligned with my higher self. I'm aligned with my higher self. Babes. Affirmations are key, bro. Affirmations are key. Oof, yeah. And that would definitely help you with just loving yourself even more. Like, saying is one thing, but acting on what you're saying and you putting it in full effect, and also being aware of what you're doing and saying, and that those things are both aligned, babes, it's great. Ways to like open this up, I would say, is like also saying it out loud. It really helps, like your throat chakra as well too. Like, it'll unblock that. Saying things, speaking those things into existence, and just even saying it and even writing it down helps too. So yeah, that is the message. Hopefully I didn't like bounce around too much, but yes, affirmations are important to like helping yourself love every part of you, but also looking from within initially, and then it will internally like show outward and externally as well. Like, you will glow, babes. I am glowing. But you will glow, like, for real. Without even you knowing, you will glow every day. Just practice affirmations, or just say these affirmations, and yeah, even out loud, even in your mind when you meditate and stuff like that. So that's all I have to say, guys, for today. But keep continuing to love yourself, and also work on loving every part of yourself, starting internally, and it'll help you externally as well. Like, you'll automatically accept your external things, even your flaws. You are beautiful at the end of the day. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. Okay, I had to remind y'all that, because you're probably having a bad day, but I'm trying to help you have a better day. So whenever you're watching this, keep ascending. And also, hopefully, if you're watching this at the end of the day, hopefully, you know, you had a great day. You practice what you preach, and stay positive with everything you do, and never think negative thoughts about yourself, about anyone else. Just move with a positive mindset, and don't care what people think. And continue to stay yourself. Well, not stay yourself, but continue to do you. Yes, we're gonna stick with that. Okay, keep ascending, guys. Bye.